We're not gonna do this one. We're gonna do this one. Chariot, arrange through the sky. A second player. Ready. Oh yeah, so there the game continues. The direct sequel. It was literally a direct sequel. I would have played those games. The ending of Midnight Wanderers. Essentially leads into this. They released the same sprites and everything. Oh, I got you close. Options. Yeah, this week we got the big news of glaciering and stopping production on physical copy of games in 2028. Why? Because the majority of people buy games, which is pretty much would be true, especially on Xbox. The majority of people or gamers buy digitally. We will still love that physical copy, but things. If you got to retail, all retailers have started removing a lot of physical copies of DVDs because people aren't buying them as they used to. Use B button. I mean, use the A button. Yeah, I gotta remap it. Who the hell is this guy? This guy looks cool. Should be in a fighting game. Just saying, should be in a fighting game. The cloud. This is bring on. Like that buzz and chew. There's your boss, Aiolis. Oh, come on. You a dick, bitch. Got to freeze breath on me. You dead. No, I'm missing. Stage one clear. Shot down them hoes. There's 5 more levels. They're not that for sure. Oh, you bastard. Careful, because someone might show up behind you. Do that. Oh yeah, so PlayStation no do physical copies in 2028. I'm pretty much confirming that the PS6 will not be physical copies. But you will still be able to find physical. Technically, you'll still be able to buy games physically at retailers. It would just be codes. But I'm assuming it's gonna be a receipt. Oh, unless they're doing a thing that Rockstar's doing with GTA 6, that they're making a case, but inside the game case, it's just a code. I mean, that just got pointless. Like, just going to the store, buying cases, get a piece of paper. It doesn't make any sense. Well, it's not the only company to have done like physical copies, and the physical copy is nothing but a code. Square Enix did that with a Tomb Raider, that chopped down Tomb Raider game, but the sequel. Temple Light or Guardian Light, yeah, Temple Light sequel. Whatever it's called. Yeah, made a physical copy for the PS4. I saw it at Project Electronics so many years ago. I saw saw the box. I don't care. There's a physical copy of the game, but then when I looked through it on the box, it's I think in the front of the back, like no actual game, just a code. That's kind of stupid. But that's the same thing with Wolfenstein Youngblood, where I'm not sure if it's over or maybe just the Nintendo Switch version, but I think either it's Nintendo Switch version or all versions. It's a box, but there's no game inside. It's just no disc inside. It's a code to download the game. Hypnosis. Hypnosis. Like, you know, if you want digital games, you can go inside the shop or go buy points. You don't need a physical cover game. Everything I just have a code. Who else did that? I don't think who else. There's some other posters. Who's done that? Remember who won? He's no Wolfenstein. Wolfenstein. There's no Bethesda. Rockstar's doing that or doing it. Here's some other posters that too. Don't recall who. Everything where the complete edition game is not really complete on a physical copy. Like, for example, sometimes like another studio, like one of the will release physical complete editions of their games on physical format. Like, for example, Batman Arkham Asylum. There's a vanilla version, and then there's Game of the Year edition, which the Game of the Edition has all the DLC on this. But the other version does not. You will have to buy game, all the DLC. And looking at games like Mortal Kombat 9 when they released the complete edition, all the DLCs were on the disc, even the free ones. So you can download this. That's along with MKX all the way through the. Although on Kiss 11, there is some DLC that's not on the disc. Like the movie skins and the pre-order skins. Then you look at the game like you buy the game, the official edition or gold edition on Xbox 360, you're not getting the complete game on the disc. You're getting essentially DLC on a slip of paper. They can't scan. They do that. So when I plus 3 in Gemini, when I bought the physical copy of Resident Evil 5, what the fuck is it? I use, but make sure if I buy a used, I didn't buy the gold issue because DLC was on paper and not on paper. Not on the DLC shelf. Had I bought gold issue new, then yeah, I would have essentially done everything. I wanted to worry about buying the DLC. Oh yeah, PlayStation did the same thing with God War, the God War collection. On PS3, which was God War 1, 2, 3, and the 2 PSP games on one disc. Actually, only the first and second Dirty World are on disc. The 2 PSP games had to be downloaded. I bought a used and the used version I had to return it because I was thinking it would give me the entire collection. I already had God War 1 and 2. What is it? Digitally didn't make. Oh no, maybe I didn't. I don't remember well. I really do not remember well. Shit. But yeah, it's a shame because some really good games are on there. But the fact that you had to buy, give me the new, just to get the code to get the older games. Oh, that's shit. My booty will protect me, yeah. His butt protects you from. Ah, damn it. That didn't protect me though. Look how much Cherry's butt protected him. Lou's butt protected him against boss cancer from getting killed. This crab has cancer. Poor fella. Yeah, but you know that has been the case in games. You know, some movies have digital copies of. Some movies actually go. You know, here's the thing. I think likes about some movies when you buy them on DVD or Blu-ray or Blu-ray. Some of the movies when you buy them brand new include a voucher for a digital copy of that said movie. For example, I have all 4 John Wick movies on 4K Blu-ray, and they're bought brand new. Well, all the copies came with a voucher to that gave me a free copy for the digital versions of the movie. The cool thing, I redeemed it, and now I can watch movies on 4K DVD or digitally. So I gave both. I'm actually going to get Ballerina, the straight up John Wick. Mind you, on 4K Blu-ray, I'm going to give it. Gets a code. There you go. I have 4K, the digital version as well. Don't have to worry about having to buy another copy. Okay, 2 more boxes after this. Oh yeah, I'm still on the verge of trying to I got a version I have to finish Blaze Blue and gotta finish. Yeah, I'm trying to finish Blaze Blue whenever it has the extends arcade mode. I never finished it. I never really started it. I'm halfway there. When that was done, what I do is turn my probably not. You can watch it if you wanted to. YouTube. If you want to get the achievement for it. But I'm not sure if there's any achievement for it. Thing is, I just hate playing these story mode. It's just not fun. It's cool as a lore, but I don't like playing through it. It's kind of boring to play through. Who's this? Sagittarius. After that, I also gotta finish Shadow of the Tomb Raider. I may not do the entire side quest thing. Did I mention that game? Because so far, Shadow of the Tomb Raider, it hasn't gotten it's not as interesting as Rise of the Tomb Raider and Tomb Raider 2013. Yeah, those two games before, I think are a lot better games to play through. Better storyline. Yeah, I feel like Shadow of the Tomb Raider is like, it's not as good. It's like, it plays good, I just think the game story and like, it's not as good. So I'll play a bit. It's not, I don't think it's gonna be as good as the first two. Game before it. And that's a shame. Yeah, it was not made by Chris Miller. Maybe that's why. Maybe if they had worked on this game instead of Avengers, could be the game. They should be. But it's still a good game. It's just it's not gonna be as good as the two that came before. I also have to finish Neo Geo Battle Coliseum. I still have to finish all 13. Seafood. There's a lot of get on PS4 I've never finished. Soul Calibur 3, we gotta do that. We gotta do Soul Calibur 3 for game mode again. We played it last year, that was it. We didn't even play it again. What game? Let's see. We definitely had to buy Tekken 3, but we're a live stream ticket. Oh man, this is the same boss from boss Alkazak. What's the boss from fourth boss from? I mean, I wondered what the hell. I thought it'd be different. Nope, same boss. I don't know, same boss. Well, they didn't change this one. This one's not a different boss. We definitely want to do Resident Evil 4 remake on PS4, but we're not live streaming it. I could try live streaming it, and see how it is. Because, well, on Xbox One, the game on Xbox Series X, when I live streamed it on Twitch, the DLC server was, yeah, the game was dark. Like shit that I could see you guys weren't seeing. I'm not sure it will work. Who knows? Oh yeah, safe. Who knows? Yeah, see over here. So who knows? I probably won't. I would try listening to clips of it. This time we do it, we're gonna have to do it in Spanish again, but for some reason, Kevin decided to redub it in Spanish again. Well, not really. They added a new dub, and it's just Spanish again. They decided that, you know, we gotta do 2 Spanish dubs. There are some publishers who do 2 Spanish dubs. Some have done 2 English, 2 French dubs. But in reality, it's really pointless to do so. I understand why, because, you know, in Mexico, they don't like Spanish dubs from any other country except their own. And they said there's that, hey, this is the Latin American Spanish dub, even though it doesn't represent the entire Latin America, it just doesn't make Mexico. If the dub was done in Ecuador, Salvador, you know, place, probably would be shown upon by Mexico, so like they wanted to be done over there. If someone told me that Mexico, they don't like Spanish, Spain, you know, they speak the same language. We gotta be different. I just think it's probably really stupid because we like, instead of spending money dubbing it again the same language, they like. Resident Evil doesn't have an Arabic dub. Why not dub it in Arabic? Yeah, that would have been a welcome addition, dubbing in Arabic. They added subtitles. They localized it in Polish. Like, why not dub it in Polish? And that would have been welcome. But a Spanish dub again? No, I hate it. Like, no, that was a waste of time. Hey, what can I do? But they also went back to Resident Evil Village and dubbed it in Spanish for the second time. So now it also has 2 Spanish dubs. I have the complete version on PS4, so everything's on there. Just like the Xbox version. But I'm debating on that involvement too, because hey, I don't think it might be too dark. Then again, it might be because I had HDR on. But yeah, Resident Evil Remake is a good game. Even though it's not the same game from the original, it is a completely different game. And some YouTubers like Alex, oh no, it's the same game, but no. Resident Evil Remake, it's not a remake of the original game, it's a reimagining of the original game. It's its own thing. It has some story to it, but how it ends, it's can be similar, but it's not exactly the same. The lore, they did change things, like Sadler's tied to the village, then Sadler's tied to the village and remake, unlike the original, wasn't actually, he had no connection to it, but he seemed like he does in the new one. But yeah, there are differences. A lot of differences. But the only part that's really one-to-one is the village part. That's literally the only thing that's one-to-one. How everything happens. That's it. Next year we're getting Resident Veronica, or we're imagining a Resident Code Veronica. But note the name Code is not in there because it's not the code name anymore. Let's say probably after that we're probably getting Resident Evil 0 remake or reimagining. What the fuck is this guy again? Yeah, and I did read work, man. Oh, it's the boss, folks. It's the boss. My daughter's here. The boss. Hey, boss. Just don't step on the cables. What up? What the fuck, SBC Arcade? What the hell? Are you losing? Yeah, I'm losing. The boss is here, folks. The boss. I'm the boss. And I'm here to show you some gameplay. The son again? Oh yeah, he was the boss before. He was the boss before. That bounced off. Boss. Nice one from here. So he gets back and start biting stuff. I don't want him to bite my shit. But he's your son. Yes, he is, but he's very rude. Damn! Well, my ass whooped. Yeah, he's down there. Remember, he's even the final boss. Final stage. Boss Lar. He has the face of one of the bosses. Oh, his boss is a bot. A lower bot. What the fuck? Sure, folks. Right, might be getting close. There, dead. Boss? Where your boss? I'm in charge here. You demand obedience. Sit down, nigga. I know what you want. Shit, sorry. You're gonna hurt. Boss? Sit down, nigga. Oh, I'm say the same girl. She wanted to follow. So what happened now? Sure, in the castle. Oh, everyone's praising you. Oh, someone's dead. Look, the light of the chariot is spread out. The kingdom is becoming beautiful again. Thank you, Midnight Wanderers. No problem. And the legend of the chariot continues. Oh, sorry, boss. This one's for the boss. She's right here. Hold on, either. Correction, be sure to not to miss. Midnight Wanderers, don't pull. There you go, boss. You win.